Welcome everyone, this is the third game of Dota Auto Chess Tournament Chinese All-Stars. This is a quite high level game and lots of the famous Chinese players are invited. Over here you can see not many players are using the Queen account because the tournament organizers allowed them to use any accounts. This green hair player is actually at the top 10 Chinese player or the top 10 Queen players in the world. He is a very good player to be focusing on. Similarly, this player here is the Mighty Frog. That's his name tag, and he is a very good player, and I like him because he played goblins on the last game. He managed to do it quite successful. This is the third game of the Group C stage. There will be another game after this one for the group games, then it will be the playoffs for those players. Looking over here, those are the scores for the players. I don't recommend to focus on them, try to figure out which player is winning if you don't want to get spoiled for the first game and the second game, which will be incredibly fun because the first game everyone's so aggressive. Second game, we have people playing goblins, we have people playing forcing a losing streak. Now let's get back to it. We have not focused that much on the players' choices, so we can have a look right now. So we can see assassin player already. Someone found 3 assassins at the very start. We can see a hunter player, very nice, because I've been testing hunters. We can see a knight player with extraordinarily good items. If I get those items in my Queen games, guys, I'll be overjoyed. And we can see some really nice unit choices. Ooh, this player, the Mighty Frog, found a 2-star Jaw Ranger and a 2-star Tusk at round 4. And he's going for hunters. Oh gosh. That's incredible, I would say. And yes, he'll be a player with focus because of his top rows. This is assassin players. I know the feeling we have with assassins. I do that as well. I was like, no, not assassins again. But this is saying in Chinese, in the high level games, they call the assassin players the elite white collars. Why is that? Because assassin players don't tend to make it to the end, so they're not the CEOs or they're not the the shareholders. They work hard, they get to second and third, and they stay there, but they get a good level of points. So we have a mage player likely with ogres. Interesting. We have a player with Venomancer. Oh, that Venomancer must have some good items. He summoned 3 words in the span of like 40 seconds, and this is the green hair player, by the way. This is the green hair player with a voice stone and the Venomancer. The green hair player usually uses this little green dragon. Let's keep a focus on him as well. He was my favorite player for the second game. We can see multiple hunters. People are going Jaw Rangers so often. And yes guys, I'll be having a hunter guide for you guys very soon on that particular aspect. I'm planning to make a comprehensive hunter guide, and I can see a lot of good players using hunters as well. Now, the ogre speed things up, said Cash1. Yes, that's right. Ogre is actually, we have a little joke on ogre. He's actually a blue assault cars with legs and with a club as well. Not only does he attack, he also provides buffs for your units. Jaw Ranger is surprisingly strong at this stage with a front line. She is incredibly stronger once you find an undead unit. By finding another undead unit, that means she'll amplify the physical damage you deal by 17% most likely. And if you guys know, amplified damage with minus armor is better than increasing damage with the beast energy. Not because you actually amplify more damage, but on top of that, your additional damage will be reduced by the enemy armor, while amplified damage is a pure amplifying of damage. So that's a real 17% versus a fake 10% with the beast. But saying that, if we can find anything in that regards, we'll take it, whether it's beast or undead. But undead is greater than a beast in most cases. We can see the assassin player finding a 2-star Tusk, and he is currently sitting on level 4. Let's have a look at the player's level. We can pause a little bit. Let's have a look. Ooh. We have round 6. Currently, 1 level 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 players are sitting on level 4. They only cost 5 gold to level up, but some of the players are reluctant to level up. Maybe some are running losing streaks. Others are actually benefiting from the higher rates for 1 cost and 2 cost. This is a key thing I want to highlight. Is sometimes when players don't go that aggressive, they actually want to stay on level 4 for better rates of units. And yes, sometimes players do level up after, so now the player have leveled up. Now there's only 1 player, that's the top player, that haven't leveled up. If you stay low, you actually have a higher chance of 1 cost and 2 cost units. The moment you level to level 5, you still have the highest chance for the 2 cost units. But once you go to level 6, you have a lower chance for 2 cost units after that. We see a big resemblance of hunters, assassins, knights, and mages very soon. And we can see the hunters already. I want to see how many people runs for mages, and the green hair player is going for beast. How unique, right? He's going for goblin beast with ogre that buffs the venomancer. Oh, this is a very interesting courier. He's so majestic, right, guys? I think he was going for hunters as well. I can see a few hunter units. The assassin player found a mask. Notice here a 2-star mask is not going to be activated because there's a queen down there. One demon will deactivate the god synergy, 2 different demons will activate the god synergy because they cancel each other out. A funny thing to notice, guys, if the enemy has anti-mage over there, the queen will be disabled, the mask will be enabled. So if you know your opponent has anti-mage, you can just run 1 demons and still activate your god synergy. Oh gosh, this assassin is already settling pretty well. He might have a great game. Why is he taking the Maranas? Maybe he's denying, maybe he's planning to go into them as well. Most likely he's denying because he can't make to the multiples of 10 gold. Let's see who are the win streak leaders. Currently there's only 2. One is Newbie, the other one is the Mighty Frog. Let's see if we get a chance to see what Newbie's lineup is. We remember Mighty Frog found a 2-star Jorundra and a 2-star Tusk very early. Something else I want to highlight is, notice the player that did not level up, he's staying on level 4. Because he didn't level up, he didn't catch the speed train, maybe he's catching the losing streak train now. Another assassin, as we can see. So many assassins everywhere. And yeah, guys, Disco couriers, so many incredibly good couriers. I want to see the courier with 10 win streak. I know, guys, I want to see what the courier is like when they fly up. Let's see if we get a chance. This is a very strong hunter. He leveled to level 6 at level 8. That means he actually leveled off ranking, off multiples of 4, just to force the units down. He has the hunters, he's got the warriors. This is incredibly scary and powerful at the same time. I think our friend Mighty Frog is likely going to be a win streak leader for a while. Our friend Newbie did lose his win streak. Now only player that's leading is the Mighty Frog. Something I want to highlight in most high level games is that player actually actively consider what position is my ideal position to come on top with. By the way, this is Newbie, by the way. He was winning with his knight composition, but as you can see, he's got the knights, but he's not using the knights because he is actually using the hunters as well. Big favors for hunters. What I was going to say is, once multiple players notice this one player with tremendously big lead in a game, what we tend to do is we tend to target at 2nd, 3rd and 4th position. We stop competing for the 1st position because we know we can't compete against him. We just pray that he doesn't find us and doesn't roll over us with massive losses of health. That happens quite frequently, and sometimes when players are equally skilled, it happens less frequently. We haven't seen that yet, and hopefully this is not a game one player that just stones over other players. Simply because the players were quite aggressive in the first 2 games, it's hard for one player to carry away. But if there's a player that can take away with this game, it is the Mighty Frog, because he started with a 2-star Jorundra and a Tusk, and he has been getting crazily good rolls after that as well. Notice everyone, level 9 was the level when everyone was level 6. Let me show you guys a quick screenshot. This is level 9 right now. Everyone's level 6 except this player. He got to level 5 probably because of the natural leveling, simply because people want to be level 9 and level 6. It's like an unspoken thing. It's not recommended with forces all the time, but rather this is a subconscious effect. So usually it's level 9, round 9 and round 11 to go to level 6, and also players who have a win streak tend to go to level 7 at round 13. Let's have a look if that's the case. We do see a few players running different compositions. This is a Mars lineup, by the way. He's got a Mars, he's got a Witch Doctor, he's got the Necro. He's 1 Warlock away, and he's gonna be an interesting player I want to see. He's a 3-star player. Let's call him the 3-star because he's got 3 stars and he's got a little nice courier. Oh, this courier is so nice. I wonder where he found him. Of course, they probably wrote a lot of nice couriers, I'm sure. And some of the players do have the personalized couriers made by the developers for them for winning a tournament or participating in a tournament. We can see a lot of hunters here, a lot of beasts, and a lot of assassins. This is simply because 1-star hunters with this synergy is incredibly strong. Oh, look at the production, guys. Very interesting. We actually see the players rolling. and this is round 11. Usually players tend to roll quite a bit on this round, and on round 17 again they tend to level and roll as well. Very interesting. Let's look at leveling. Everyone except the player that I think is running a losing streak is currently level 6. How is saving going? The player on bottom is on 20 gold, followed by the player with over here with a losing streak, 26 gold. The green hair player is in the middle of the rank, middle of the pack. That's not the best position because it's hard to earn a streak and it's hard to defeat everyone here. It's likely you win some, you lose some. The Mighty Frog player is currently still 100% health, and we'll be keeping track of him. Once he gets to about round 16 or 18, or once he comes to round 15 with 100% health, he can really take away with the game. Ooh, the little red bean player, that's his name. Oh, that's her name. The little red bean is currently getting a big bounty hunter. I can see how big the car is. Likely he's got a win streak as well. Something I want to highlight with you guys is this particular phase. I like to call this phase the solid or maturity phase. It's when your lineup matures with 6 or 5 units, usually 6 units, that you're actually happy to save up quite a bit. By saving up here, you know other players are saving up, and if you know you can defeat, say, 50 or 60% of the players, you should be saving up around those rounds. Usually this phase happens at round 9 to round 16. If you wait too late with this phase, you might find yourself facing players who have matured and who tends into the lock and roll phase. And if you want a particular guide on those particular words, I have a guide on YouTube for that. I'll attach in the link below for you guys down there. Oh, the Mighty Frog, look at what he just did. He adjusted his lineup by putting down a Doom. He also swapped the Hunters out for Undead and a Doom, which really do power up. Level 1 Doom hits for 110. He also double dips with the Demon. So a level 1 Doom is one of the strongest single unit on the board. Because he's a Demon, it's a 4 cost. He also enjoys the Demon and Warrior synergy on that composition. Now, the question from Aguni said, how can I play a baby like this? Timo Head Courier. Oh, is that the Timo Head Courier? Oh gosh, I love Timo in League of Legends. I'm one of those players that you face from. It's like, why is he planning out his mushroom in the bush again? And then you see an enemy with vision true sight that just takes out my mushrooms. I got so sad. Let's focus on the auto chess. We're facing Mars Mage versus the what is this one? This is a Night Beast summoning lineup. This is the green hair player, by the way. He's having a really good time with the level 1 Venom with the Voice Stone. For those of you that didn't know, the unit classes for mages, shamans, and warlocks gain twice as much mana for each auto attack compared to every other unit. And if you want a mana guide, definitely check out the link below for a mana guide. To summarize it here, maximum mana we can gain is 10 mana for normal units and 20 mana for the shamans, mages, and warlocks. With the Voice Stone, he will gain 40 mana hit, and that's why he can summon wards so much faster. This is a newbie, the Knight player. Notice guys, usually Knight players want the 4 Knights, followed by some solid unit like Undead Synergy, and Anti-Mage is great here, for offensive and defensive capabilities. Defensively, he disabled Demons, which pierces through the Knight's armor. Offensively, he can lock down a unit and deal some really good damage with minus armor. Assassins players. I don't think we need to touch too much on Assassins player. It's just that if you need a better positioning against Assassins, definitely check out my Assassin guide. For a summary, is that you want to block your melee units that are tanky in the back line, say in the back corners. By blocking them, they delay the jump timing, they actually tank the Assassin in the back line. Usually you want to change your position for Assassins after round 17. That's when Assassins mature. So, untouched mana item doesn't stack. I think that's right, Laguni, my friend. The mana item, the same mana item, say a same crown, same Voice Stone does not stack on the same unit, but the crown can stack with a Voice Stone. That's a different mana item. And also, if you guys didn't know, any debuff item does not stack. What that means is item, say if we have a Roper Major, and the other item is, say we have, what's that item? Fully got mind blocked. the armor reduction item, the Blightstone. So if you have the Blightstone, you have Roper Magia on the same unit, he will only debuff one debuff on enemy. So you want to split all the debuff items on different units, preferably the range units. Everyone do reposition for the wolves, because if you do not reposition, it's likely they'll take out your backline followed by your front line. The wolves is a good positioning against assassins if we only face the assassin player in the end. Oh my god, this is the terrible position. Oh gosh, this is so painful. The 3-star player who is playing god mages is being punished big time by the wolves. Oh, multiple players are losing to the wolves. I am so surprised. Usually most high rank players have a good time against the wolves. I think maybe some of them are saving a bit too much. They really prioritize on economy. Unlike the first game, everyone goes super heavy on economy. This is round 16. We're actually not seeing any player, except this player who just spent. We actually wasn't seeing any player with gold below 40 at round 16. So first game was aggression, second game was normal, third game was super saving for this particular tournament. What I was going to say with the assassins and wolves is that we can't adjust positioning just for assassins because there are other players out there. That's why you need to modestly adjust your positioning so you don't lose the assassins while you win against other players as well. This is the Mighty Frog. As I said earlier, he has been getting 100% win streak, and what that means is his power is like over 9,000 because the win streak gold really do stack up. He's been getting win streak multiple times and it's 3 gold now. Each of those 3 gold are really building his economy, and he can be rolling so much quicker, he can be leveling up so much quicker. So he's going to run over players if no one stops him by round 20, I think. He's level 7. Once he gets level 8 with 50 gold, I don't think anyone can stop him because he is also a very strong build with the Hunters. Hunters is a very strong mid-game build, and if you guys have seen a few of the Hunter builds we had earlier, they're incredibly strong for losing streak and for winning as well. Losing streak when we can't have a win. Well, a winning streak is when you're so dominating, you have health and you have gold as well. That card is so sparkly, I have to say. That's a really cool effect. Now, Cashman said, pretty sure Voice Stone and Perseverance don't stack, and Mana Buff is classified as the same. That's right, Cashman, because the Perseverance was used, the Voice Stone was used in a Perseverance. That's why it's considered the same item. Similarly, a Crown and a Dagon does not stack. And if you guys want the most detail on the mana guide, I'll be attaching that for you guys for sure, that what items does not stack. The Good News Sam says, yes, the problem is when you try to do the refresher, you only have 2 Void Stones. I know that feeling, my friend. I know that feeling for sure. Oh my god. Did you guys see that? Miranda shot down the Mars while he was about to shield slam her. What an incredible little duo over there. Something I want to focus on is, despite the fact, level 18 went to level 8, the Mighty Frog is really taking his lead, because right now it's when players are still rolling at level 7. He went to level 8. It's likely he has most of his units to level 2-star, and that means currently he's just a big truck. He's gonna run over everyone that meets him unless someone finds a secured composition. The green hair player currently is in the 4th position, level 7, 46 gold, which is not bad, I have to say. The focus here is this particular player who's running a losing streak, level to level 8 as well. Notice the first player and the last player level to level 8. What does this mean? That means the game pace is so much faster. There is a truck coming from the top, there's a truck coming from below. Whoever gets caught in between, this is our green hair player that just lost over there, is gonna have a terrible time, as I was just gonna say. This is when you want to consider, hey, do I want enough gold or do I want to match their power so I don't lose too badly? Why is that? It's because after round 20, with this kind of lead, no one will be able to contest with him until the build fully becomes optimal at level 8 or level 9. So most players will be thinking coming 2nd or 3rd over here instead of trying to push for the 1st. The difference here is if you don't plan to push for the 1st, you don't need that much economy. It's the little joke where we have 2 friends walking in the mountain and you see a bear, and one of the friends start running and he sees his friends putting on a new pair of runners. He goes to ask his friend, hey buddy, why aren't you running? His friend is like, you can't outrun the bear in the mountain with new runners. His friend answers that, I don't outrun the bear, I just need to outrun you, and then I can survive. I know that's a really long joke. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, this is the same idea. They don't need to outrun. They don't defeat other players. You just have to survive long enough with health. That's why spending is crucial. Let's see if they do that after round 21. And yes, I do have a few jokes. I'm not the best person to tell jokes, as you guys can tell. I can share a few, but let's focus on the tournament as well. And there's a player going for level 8. No, he's not going for level 8. The reason why he didn't go for level 8, this is something interesting. I'm going to pause here. This player we're looking at, he leveled up to 7, and he's 1 XP away from level 7. And this is round 20. He does not need to add an additional unit on this round. What he's preparing to do is he is increasing his rate next round by automatically level to level 8. Players do this consciously because they see this has a great chance of finding a legendary at the top row right at the very start. And I have seen some top 1, top 2 players do this. The top row Tide Hunter, say Enigma at this particular level on 21. I was wondering why. I think seeing over here, that's what they did. They preemptively leveled here, so they have a chance of automatically level up to level 8 and finding those key units. Against Ursa Warriors at round 20, there isn't that much difficulty if you have a great tank and a great control or damage follow-up. The hardest PvE monsters comes to round 30. So, the score so far, yes, the other side on the top corner, my friend, is the score for the previous game. The players that comes last earns 0 points, the players that come first earns 8 points. And you might have realized quickly there's a player that came first twice in the first 2 games of the rounds playoffs for this division. And let's have a look at the gold and economy. So I am likely to expect a lot of players down here just go all in very soon. And I'm a little surprised he's still sitting on 20. Actually, there's a little guide out there I actually saw. Most players do roll to 20 or 30, even if they're at this position. But the moment if they lose again, they'll be rolling to 10 or nothing. So, I'm going to quickly pause here. This is round 21, guys. Something to focus on is level 8, 8, 8, 8. So only 2 players that is not level 8. This is why I say in my guides as well, level 21, level 17, level 26 are the key power spike levels. If you do not match the power spike, you'll be losing HP big time. And this is when the bear chases you instead of your friend. Coming back to the joke as well. So, what we're facing, we're seeing a hunter lineup with undead. We're seeing a 4 knights. I think the knights have a really good chance in this game. Not coming first, maybe coming second or third. Simply because no one else is going for knights. It became a niche market. And also, the knight player is finding a 2-star necromancer. This necromancer is incredibly strong for the knights because the knights are tanky. If they get a great healer that's AoE, everyone won't be dying. This is an incredible combination for the knights. This is our leader currently with a 100% win streak. He is the Mighty Frog and he's going to places, guys. That is incredibly strong. And looking over here, it's likely, it's likely he's going to find his 3-star launcher very soon. He's still rolling because level 8 is his lock and roll phase. Did he find it? Oh my gosh. No way. He kept the Enchantress so he can go into an Enchantress trust fund by investing his Enchantress to make more gold. I don't know what happened there. English just disappeared on me seeing that 3-star launcher at level 21. That's incredible. And yes, he didn't even have to position for Assassins, knowing how powerful he is right now. I think what most players are praying for is that they don't find him. Let's see who just found him. The player with 3-star found him. He lost 7 against him. And another player found a green hair player who lost to 7 as well. This is our green hair player. Currently he's sitting on level 8 with 10 gold. He's pretty much exhausted in terms of his economy. And I hope he still has potential left in him. Otherwise, it's likely those players are going to be contesting who is not coming last. This is our dragon player. This is our dragon knight player. With the dragon and knights and with the 6 knights, he just need one more. He just need one more dragon knight to be incredibly strong. The moment the knights and dragons finds a 2-star dragon knight, he has a really solid front line and a great burst potential with Viper and Dragon Knight. Actually, Dragon Knight is not the best protection, but the sustained damage. This is our Gods Mage, guys. This is the Gods Mage that's about to mature. Oh gosh, it's gonna do it. The Razor. Wow, because of the lower CD, the Gods Mage survived over here. Our grey hair player did just lose. We can see over here, he lost to the 3-star player, which is the Gods Mage. And the newbie player with the Knights and Dragons lost to the win streak leader with 9 units. So he didn't kill any of his units. That's how strong the Mighty Frog is. We might actually see a 100% win this tournament, which will be actually incredible. This is our Assassin player. We do know how strong Assassins are. The downside is there's a great counter towards Assassins with the win streak leader. There's also a Knight that counters Assassins. Knowing that there's multiple counters, Assassins actually not having a good time here, which some of us are secretly happy because we're like, oh, not Assassins again, right? Oh, I think he found a big player over here. I think the Assassin player, oh, this is not the player that's in a winning streak. This is just another hunter, because this particular hunter does not have a 3-star launcher. To spot the Mighty Frog, it's his 3-star launcher right now. If he can't defeat this hunter, he's gonna have a terrible time against other units as well. Oh, he blinked. This is our 3-star Gods Mage. So unfortunately, Gods Mage did not make it in this round of the game. Gods Mage actually came last in this one. We have our green hair player going for Knights as well. But knowing how there's another Knight player, so he's currently a level 8 Knight. He might want to be a level 9 Knight so he can put another unit down. Because right now he is not having the best time, because having a Chaos Knight is great. He can remove the Chaos Knight by putting down the Viper or the Pack. He can't have both. He needs to be level 9 to have both. He is actually a bit of a pickle actually. Hunter player. That moment when you're a Hunter player and you see the win streak leader just rolling away all your Hunters. That's how it feels, and that's terrible. In the particular lock and roll position, a player with health that's greater than 60% is likely to sit on his 50 gold and rolling with excess gold. This is the best way to capitalize on your win streaks, best way to be taking a further lead, and best way to be punishing enemies by denying a few units they want. This is what the Mighty Frog is doing. He's been sitting on level 8 for the longest time, rolling with excess gold. Green hair has 2-star Necro, so for him to go for Juggernaut will be 10. I see, that's true as well. He definitely don't want to remove the 2-star Necro, and because of that, it does get a little tricky, because you want the Knights with Dragons if you have the 6 Knights and a 2-star DK, but he does not have the 2-star DK. Oh, that's a Mage with a Mars tank, but that's not a Mars Gods Mage. Look at the synchronization, 2 Razor, 2 Lina, and 1 Mars. It's likely our Hunter player is in trouble soon, because his front row is the 3-star Clockwork, which is not going to cut it very time soon. A 3-star unit like a Clockwork will fall off after round 20, I feel, simply because how powerful the synergies are compared to a solo unit. Oh no, someone's going to die. The Assassin players got eliminated on the second. So Assassin player comes 7th, and who is this one? This is the Hunter player. So 3 players were eliminated. So first one is the Gods Mage, second player is Assassin player, third one is the Mirror Hunter Warrior, which is mirroring the first player. Our green hair player is currently looking at 6th position. Sorry, he's currently looking at 5th position because how much HP everybody else have. He really needs to win 3 times to survive, because not only does he have to avoid the win streak leader, he needs 3 rounds, so a particular player is likely to lose to the win streak leader or someone twice to be low enough for him to survive. At 12% versus 51% and 100%, it's going to be a very hard fight for him. And oh my god, this poor player, he found the win streak leader with the Titan Tunnel as well. So he's a mage. When you see a Titan and a Medusa, you really do face palm sometimes. You're like, no, not like this. And this little panda, guys, is going to places. Wow, he almost did it. It's because of the strength of the Lone Druid as well, with such thick HP pool and the summon of a panda bear. This is a green hair player. He found his nemesis Knight. Oh, are they going to take him? Oh, he's at 3%. I think this is going to be hard for the green hair player to make it because of the HP difference between him and the 4th position player. We do notice that 2 players went to level 9 over here. 1 player is over here on the 4th position. He went to level 9, I think, because he wants to be top 4 at least, or maybe top 3. What he's looking for is contest with the other 2. No one's contesting with the Mighty Frog anymore because he's way out of the league. Right now it's a game of RNG. Whoever finds him will be in terrible shape. Cashman said, I love seeing Assassin's player lose. Never gave up green hair. Yes, we are really rooting for the green hair player for sure. So, level 9, he has 2 CKs, 2 star on the board. Oh gosh, that's very strong. So the reason I was going to say the green hair player is in trouble is because he went to the Knights late. He started with Venom. And by going to the Knights late, he can't find enough DKs. There's only 15 to go around. Oh, who's this? I thought that was the green hair player. Okay, he's still okay. That's a big troll there. So because he's going to the Knights late, he can't find the DK, and I feel him. This is my position as well. Sometimes I start the Knights early, I can't find my last DK for 2-star DK, and someone just keeps finding all the DKs. And yes, if N9's here, that's the one I'm talking about. I started with Knights and DK, and he took all the DK. He actually had a 3-star DK before I started my 2-star DK, I think. Yeah, this is the Dragon player. Oh, he's got a 2-star DK, but he did level up so he can have 9 units. Mage player. Mage player is not going for level 9. Oh, he is level 9. Hold on. This mage player, I'm going to pause over here. This mage player is the level 9 player, by the way. That's why he's got 9 units. Mage player is really pushing forward, and he almost defeated the win streak leader. So, very interesting. Oh, I think this will be it for our green hair player. The moment I saw the 2-star DK, oh, that's a little troublesome. Because he doesn't have enough backup damage. As long as the DK keep puffing, eventually his front line will prevail because his DK will do so much more damage. And this is what we're seeing right here. The green hair player only have a Luna, which is baited by the Vampire. That's right. If the Luna actually hit the front line properly, he wouldn't have lost here. The Viper baited him away, and because of that, he may actually die. Oh no, yes. 3 life is, I think, what DK will do to him. And unfortunately, our green hair player did come 5th on this game. It's not a bad score. I think he's definitely got a solid chance of coming 1st in this particular playthrough as well. And yeah, he scored 3 points out of 8 points available in this game. So it's okay. And we should see how he fares on the last game to see if he can make it to the playoffs. We're left with 4 players. Right now, the player over here, Newbie, is the Dragon player. This is the player that enjoys the full pool of units after the death of the green hair player. The Little Red Bean is our warrior, elite warrior player. And lastly, the player that's level 9 is the mage player. Perfect game for Frog incoming. I know that here, I know, right? And 6 mage indeed. Interesting. Haven't seen 6 mage for so long. Let's see if 6 mage can make a comeback. 6 mage will counter the warrior player, while the knight player will counter the 6 mage player. And lastly, the mighty frog will counter everyone because he's so powerful right now. What I want to see if anyone goes to level 9 here. He doesn't have any gold. The red bean doesn't have any gold. Well, I think Newbie over here is actually considering contesting with the mighty frog. This is the situation. Newbie wants to be 1st. He thinks he's pretty sure he can be 2nd, looking at his economy. He doesn't go to level 9 here. And looking at the rest of the players, so those 2 players are competing for 3rd, while those 2 are competing for 1st position. So different priorities, and let's see how they fare. Oh, that Jaro is going to make it? Oh no, this is what I said. The knight is the counter to the mage, because the moment the knights have super armor, this is what happens. And the mage does not have enough health to sustain this. Wow, did you guys see that? I'm going to pause for a second. Ooh, can I get a pause? No, the game says no pause for you. So what I want to show you guys, okay, it's not pausing for me, by the way. Okay, it paused. Thank you. So what I want to show you guys is that the little red bean lost to the mighty frog. That's why he lost so much HP. And on the opposite side, the 6 mage lost to the knights, which counters him. Right now, let's see who's gonna make to the third position, and let's see how our top position gonna fare. Can the Knight make a comeback against the Mighty Frog, who's having a win streak until round 32? Or can the Mighty Frog actually do the unthinkable and become the first player to get 100% win in this tournament? Oh, someone is rolling deep. Oh, something I want to show you guys over here is he is rolling. Let me show you guys. He is rolling with one level from level 9. He is enjoying the higher rate for his units at this level instead of going up because his crucial unit is not a legendary. On reverse, if he wanted legendary, he will go to level 9 before he rolled. And he didn't find the units he was looking for, and because of that, he'll automatically level up next round to level 9. So newbie gonna spike soon. All those knights releasing the pool. That's right, Cash One. Newbie is really rolling deep around 32. We saw there. He rolled deep and he couldn't find the Chaos Knight. He couldn't find the Luna. Those two are the. Oh my god. So the mage died because the mage found. The mage found the Mighty Frog, and the mage lost to 12 units, by the way. He exploded with 10 items. And the Mighty Frog found newbie. Mighty Frog won with 12 units. He must be summoning a lot of units just in the long jump. Newbie will secure his second position by the looks of it, because now it's going to be alternating with the truck rolls over people. The truck can come over this way or this way, but there's a 50% less chance of you finding the truck twice. I'm changing his name to the truck now. Oh, DK. He found multiple DKs. Do you guys see that? Newbie just found multiple DKs after a few desperation roll. With that particular roll, he should be comfortably going to level. Yeah, he's level 9 now. With those DK, he might have a chance against. Let's see how the DKs fare with the Mighty Frog. Double DK is going to splash right over here. And Longdrew is silenced. Oh no, he's summoned. That Deucer and that Enigma is going to be massive. The Deucer's lockdown allowed the Enigma to cast. With the cast, the Knights are going to melt under the pool. And the Red Bean did find the truck. The truck took him home. And unfortunately, newbie did not have a good chance against the Mighty Frog. Because of that, I think this is going to be hard for the newbie to come first. But you know, coming second is really good. And oh my god, I must be wrong, guys. Did you guys see that? I think newbie's got a chance. Got to quickly go back on my own words here. Because there's a 3-star DK. Progress indeed. Yeah, Enigma is incredibly good against Knights. We had a game we actually ran 4 Enigma against Knights. So that's a 2-star Enigma, that's a 1-star Enigma against Knights. I think I'll prefer the DK to be in the corner even further here. The scary thing is, if the Enigma lands on him, he is in trouble. But if the Enigma doesn't, oh no, the Deucer. This is the biggest thing. The Deucer, oh, the Midnight Pulse did miss. With that missed, the DK can have free reign on the units. And I think no one can take the DK down. Oh, the DK did lose on offense. Let's see how the DK goes on the defense. Oh no, his front line died too quickly. And the DK could not do it because he was not splashing enough. He lost 13 health despite he found a 3-star DK. This is what shows us with how much of a lead in the early game can do for us. Players are adjusting for the dragons now. Yeah, there's no control, that's right, CEO. So without any control on the Knights player side, he doesn't have a Tide, doesn't have a Deuce, he doesn't have any control. Because of that, the 2 Luna, that's 2-star is really falling off big time. What I think would be great for him is maybe even testing out the Deucer. He's got a Voice Stone as well. A Deucer with a Voice Stone can do something for him as well. Dragon, you really want to have just one unit tanking with the Dragon. After that, you want to split your range unit and melee units so they don't get splashed big time. Both players should have no trouble with the Dragon. The Mighty Frog is super rich and super in the lead, while the Viper is actually a great counter to the Dragon. Oh, the Mighty Frog, guess what he just found? He found a Mighty River that plus health. Oh gosh, is that a Master Man Sniper? I see. Oh my god. And that Deucer have a Voice Stone and a Crown in the Dagon. So that Deucer is regenerating mana at full capacity without a refresher. C is regenerating mana at close to 30 a hit. And that's incredible for a unit that's not a Warlock. Again, our friend Newbie is not putting on the Medusa, he's favoring the Luna. He's using the same positioning that he lost last round. Let's see if that's going to work out for him, or maybe he should change positioning soon. DK is splashing on the front line nicely, but the Deuce is such a big counter. Oh my gosh, that's a pure 5 seconds of stun with the... That's more than 5 seconds. Okay, I think we might have the first game with 100% over here. Simply because there are 3 ways to control the enemy. That's 22 loss of health. That's 9 loss of units. There's 3 ways of controlling the enemy. And there's 0 ways of counter controlling from newbie side. So the controls are Medusa, Conquer, and Tide Hunter. And follow up by massive damage from Muscle Man Sniper, Enigma, and Doombringer. Doom is actually quite solid damage dealer as well. And that Tide Hunter has a Raver. Oh gosh. And again, something I want to highlight is newbie is focused on rolling instead of changing his positioning. Knowing that he lost multiple times on the same positioning, maybe it's good to change his positioning against the particular lineup. Because the worst thing that could happen to him is to lose, but because he's already losing his positioning, maybe splitting here is great. Because he is getting focused on by all the crucial spells, and the bolt is hitting all of his knights. So is the Ravage, and so is the Midnight Pulse. Unfortunately, the Dragon player couldn't do it even with a 3-star Dragon Knight. Oh, this one was actually quite close. He only lost 7 points here. He needs to top roll the Luna here to have any chance, I feel. He did put down a Dusa, and I really like that, simply because I feel the Dusa is going to be a crucial control for him. But he's so far back though. Interesting. One reason most of the Knights players have the Knights in the back is because, in case you guys didn't know, Knights will not have super armor in the first 3 seconds. So the Knight player actually wants to delay the engagement as far as they can. But the downside is, if you go to the back, your composition and lineup might be out of position when you fight. And I really like the fact he changes positioning, because the worst thing could happen to him is that he lose. The best thing could happen to him is he find a perfect positioning. Enemy Dusa casted before his because he's got all the items. The enemy doomed his Dusa, and enemy counter bolted him before anything happened. So unfortunately, I think this will be it for newbie. The crucial thing is, this is a 100% win streak from the Frog. Oh gosh, incredible play for him for sure. Enigma 2, it's like salt on the wound. And sometimes we even see players selling everything here, just as like a Sudoku style. It's like, I gave up, you did so well. And I don't think any player will do that. Oh, what happened over here is, this is a preparation round. What happened to newbie is newbie realized there's no way he can defend or defeat the Mighty Frog. He actually typed refresh, or maybe typed /gold. That was suicide your courier. You take your HP to 0. It's like 4:13 the round. Because he realized he had no chance to defeat the Mighty Frog, he actually gave up on this particular round to come second. And this was an incredible game, showing how you can steamroll, or how you can roll over players by having a win streak and maintaining a win streak. I won't say the Mighty Frog got lucky because he had a better unit choice, better RNG at the start of course, but his decisions to level up, to maintain his win streak, to keep leveling is crucial. And his decision to stay on level 8 to be rolling was crucial there as well. Because of those 3 decisions, he deserved his particular spot in this particular game. And that was incredible. He did have a 100% win as well for this game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this particular game, and let me see if I have any questions on the chat as well. So yeah, slash item will also kill the player as well. Mighty Frog close to 3-star Conquer and Dusa. Newbie didn't want to see for this match. I see. Very good observation, my friend. So 2 Sniper, 2 Dusa, and 1 Conquer away from some incredibly strong units. And because of that, maybe that's one of the reasons as well. So again, thank you so much guys for watching. If you want to support me further on YouTube, please like the video, please comment on the video, and please subscribe on the channel as well. Thank you so much guys. To support me on Twitch, please follow on Twitch. Please use your Twitch primes here. Thank you so much guys for your support. I'll be bringing you more of the tournament cards to go. This is a Group B stage. This is a Group C stage. There will be a Group D stage, and there will be a playoffs, and there will be the finals. It's likely we'll have at least 5 to 10 more games to come. So thank you so much guys for watching. I'll see you guys on YouTube next time.